Right now, it can be said that every country in the world has some sort of government or at least leaders. That is a very evident fact. And it can as well be said that a great percentage of the world chooses this government by democracy. The people choose those who represent them. According to Abraham Lincoln's words, a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Democracy is not simple at all. There are many aspects surrounding it, and it can be explored in many ways. What makes democracy work is questioning. One should never accept without questioning first. And it may seem like people do it all the time, but I assure you it is not enough. That's what this video is about. Criticizing our countries is essential because democracy isn't giving all the decisions to someone else. Democracy is a shared responsibility between the people. It is duty to ask for your rights, to ask for progress regarding the promises leaders make. If this isn't done, then there's no difference between a monarchy and democracy, because then leaders can't just do anything. If people don't seem to care, then they can use their power for personal purposes instead of a common benefit and don't be punished for it. And this situation is the issue we face nowadays. And sadly, countries that do not present corruption from people in positions of power are a minority. People aren't criticizing the government enough because progressively, the gap between the people and the leaders is getting larger and larger. There's a big difference between the social status of both paths, one getting richer and the other one struggling more every day. Cases of corruption increase and it is harder for people to be heard. Watching this situation makes people think that the government is untouchable, so they no longer try to make a change. In my own experience, I see people very often saying that they will only vote for the person that others will vote for or not vote at all. People are choosing the leader that is less worse rather than choosing one they actually believe in. This is because it is rare to see a believable candidate. Anyone could take advantage of their position if given control over a country.
These are some of the opinions people in my country, Colombia, have on democracy nowadays.
La democracia se supone que es el gobierno del pueblo y el pueblo generalmente es el que menos participa en decisiones de los gobiernos actuales. Generalmente en los países latinoamericanos la democracia es una ilusión porque no se da un 100%, porque generalmente la participación no es completa de la gente que es representativa de la ciudadanía.
La importancia de la democracia radica principalmente en la voz del pueblo, que la gente pueda elegir libremente a sus gobernantes. Sin embargo, pues el problema es que en muchos países no se lleva una democracia pura, no se lleva una democracia transparente. Generalmente se llevan democracias oscuras y manipuladas por otras personas con poder adquisitivo, económico y eso, y pues termina el pueblo eligiendo a los gobernantes que no son los más ideales ni los que representan los ideales del pueblo, sino sencillamente a personas que por un poder económico y adquisitivo pues pueden llegar a gobernar un pueblo, un país, Entonces, la transparencia de la democracia es importante también. Pero una democracia transparente pues funciona muy bien, una democracia corrupta pues no va a funcionar muy bien.
Ministros, presidentes, alcaldes, sea o no por voto popular, es importante poder exigirles porque de entrada ellos están trabajando para el pueblo, es decir, todos contribuimos a través de nuestros impuestos por el hecho de ser colombianos para que estas personas nos representen, los elegimos porque consideramos que tienen los mejores valores, la mejor preparación, llegan a esos cargos a través de una hoja de vida que se supone fue avalada a través de distintos mecanismos, por ende es el pueblo el que al final tiene el derecho y debe exigirles que velen por los intereses comunes, no por los intereses particulares de los gobernantes.
In Latin American countries, And in the whole world in general, a lot of frustration can be seen by the people since democracy, as it is right now, is not working because it lacks transparency. People no longer criticize leaders in a way that is significant because they know they won't be heard at all. Let's talk about a country that is not democratic, one of the main focuses of this channel, North Korea. In a country like North Korea, people don't speak up or criticize the government, not because they will be ignored, but because they will be silenced. Unlike most of the world, in which most of the time your actions don't seem to matter, in North Korea there is not a chance to act at all. If you have seen our video on the North Korean lifestyle, you know about the lack of freedom that is presented. People are told to do by the government and there is no other option besides obeying, no choice given.
A country in which leaders are apart from the people and in which people only follow but cannot question is a country in which freedom wouldn't be able. Leaders should not walk in front of the people. Leaders are meant to walk beside the people, listen and decide for the greater benefit. So, why should you try and keep being critical when it comes to choosing the ones who will lead your country? Why should you keep participating and expressing your opinions to others? Why should you care? Well, because you still can. We can't let the division between positions of power and citizens get bigger. How can this be done? The first step is to keep speaking up, keeping actively participating, actively seeking the chance to be heard and get the people around you to get the same. Get not used accepting every decision made without questioning first. It is what we need, what benefits for us.
Progress will take time, and nothing assures the people will be heard, but there is the chance to protest and speak up, to express the issues that surround us, and at least try to choose what's best for the country. And we shouldn't wait until it's too late and lose it. Demanding from the leaders is our right, and we cannot let it be taken away.